What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know. Stop fussing at me. I know I am fashionably late for giving you guys the last 3 days of the the Mo sale, 12 Days of Christmas mystery pack. So I'm going to give y'all that. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of a whip update. And then maybe kind of mention what my plans are going to be, but it's not going to be a full-on video. I got some stuff going on right now, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get around to pulling all of my whips and showing you guys, giving you this whole spread of what I'm going to be doing next year. So, but I'll mention it. I'll let y'all know. So let's just get into it. Abby woke up extra early today, so she was acting kind of tired and just kind of laying around on the couch. So I had asked her if she wanted to go lay back down, and first she said no, but then she wanted like a fruit snack. So I gave her a fruit snack, and then she said she wanted to go lay down. So we are first opening day 10. So we have 10, 11, and 12 left to do. So this is day 10. And there's a couple of goodies in here. First, we have some buttons for finishing. I don't use a lot of buttons in my finishing, but I will squirrel those away for another day, just in case. And then next up, we have some Most Sale organic beeswax. So, for like thread conditioning. There's no smell to it, so it's just a plain white beeswax. Really thick. Like I just run my finger along like this. It kind of feels like a plastic, like a rough plastic, but it's beeswax. But yeah. Also don't really use thread conditioners. Maybe if I'm having to use that nightmarish, like, what is it, the DMC metallic, because I have a couple projects that have that in it. But so yeah, just some beeswax. So day 11. This feels like it might be some silk or something, because it's kind of puffy. So yes, we have some silk. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous, like, burgundy red color. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to see if this is enough to be able to do like Act of God in or something. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna take it out of the bag. Her silks are just absolutely phenomenal. This is silk, right? So yeah, this is silk. So it is absolutely gorgeous. It's not as bright as it's coming across on screen, but it is gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous, like, burgundy, plum red color. So pretty. If it's not enough to do Act of God in, it'll probably be good, plenty enough to do like a smaller Long Dog sampler or something. Another small, like, monochromatic piece. And her hanks are, I think, 120 yards. I could have looked before I put it in the bag, huh? So her hanks are, I'm pretty sure they're 120 yards, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't say on here, but I'm pretty sure her hanks are 120 yards. And they're 6-ply. So day 12, and it feels like we got some more, maybe some more goodies in here. So this is the last day. So I'm hoping this is something good, because this is what we would have opened up on Christmas. So what we got? We have, ooh, nice little goodie bag. I'm sure there's nothing else in there. We have a goodie bag with some tea, some peppermints. I'll let Annie have those. Not the biggest fan of peppermint. I know. I'll eat like York peppermint patties, something like that. But I'm not the biggest fan of like pure peppermint. So we have some Twinings black tea with ginger and cinnamon. This is Gingerbread Joy. And then some Taylor's tea. Just it says Assam tea. So some really nice teas there. I'll put those back in the bag. And then, so when you receive this, email me. I'm going to get that email and see what kind of pattern we have. So, really nice stuff. I sign up for it every year because I love getting these 12 Days of Christmas packs. As a matter of fact, she's already taking sign-ups for 2025. And a good thing about her, this hair right here it's been a problem like the last few days. The good thing about her 12 Days of Christmas bag is that she charges you monthly for it. So it's $11 a month. It's $13 a month if you live outside the U.S. But within the U.S., it is $11 a month, billed monthly. You get an invoice for it and everything. And as long as you pay all 12 months, then you get the full bag. If you only pay for, say, the first 4 months and you drop out of it, you at the end of the year, you'll get days 1 through 4. So, but really nice. Go head over to her Facebook page. I will link it down below in the description box. And definitely sign up. She has a post, and I think it's featured. So it should be pinned. But she's taking sign-ups right now for 2025. So if you want all the goodies, definitely go sign up for that. Her silks are wonderful. I love her silks. They're always so pretty. I'm a sucker for her silks. So, I have a little bit of an update whip-wise for you guys. I did finish the basket. I did finish the basket here. Finished it the other night. I'm going to go ahead and do, there's like a little half motif right here. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to move the Q-snap over so that I can start on September's part. After that, I won't be able to remember which part is what. So, and yes, I did manage to get a little bit more frogging done on this motif right here, which I need to have completely frogged out by the time I get to December. So, and I did actually use the stitch puller thing that I got from my Most sale in the last video. So, and it is making it go so much faster because it has like a little cutter inside inside the hook thing. So it is going much faster. And yes, I know I need to take an eraser or something, a piece of or a brush. I have like the eyelash mascara brushes that were passed out at the retreats for that exact reason. But if that doesn't take all of that dye off, then I will just use a piece of rubber and get it off. But I'm going to wait until I finish. Well, I don't know. I might do it little by little. I might go ahead and do that. So it doesn't have time to set even more. So yeah. But that's where that's at right now. Oops. So yeah. So that's all I have to show y'all. I can show y'all in person. I'm gonna move this out a little bit. Well, I probably shouldn't mess with it too much because y'all are sitting on a box. Very small box, and it's precariously perched. I don't know. Probably shouldn't have moved it. But anyway, that's all I have to show y'all right now. As far as 2025 plans, I don't think I'm going to be able to get back to you guys with an official plans video where I pull out all the whips that I plan on working on next year. So I did write it down. And because I'm a glutton for punishment, I'm going to try to sign up for WhipGo again next year. I did get my WhipGo board made. I had to make up a new one because the one I'd made up before got lost. And you've heard me talk about when I did my whip parade, how I lost some files that I thought were synced, but they weren't. So one of those files, it was this whole separate file that didn't get synced, was my WhipGo board that I initially created in 2022. That didn't get synced, so I lost that one. So I had to make a new WhipGo board. So this is what's on my WhipGo board. If you want to pause it, you can kind of look it over and see what I have planned. And the majority of my goals are going to be 100 stitches on each one. There are a few that have specific goals on them, like both calendar of events and the winter has passed. I want to finish the borders on both of those. Calendar events is really simple. It's just blocks. It's like, I think it's 8 or 6, or 9. No, it's 9. It's blocks of 9, 3, 3, and 3. It's blocks of 9 all the way down, around, and back up. And it's only half the border, because I have already the half of the border. So I want to finish that, and then also finish the border on Winter Has Passed by Blackbird Designs. That one I have a full side and a half to do, but it's not a hard border. It's just like a vine. So that won't take terribly long to finish. In the Moment, which was a dimensions kit, I want to finish the background of the sign block board that says life, because it says live life in the moment. I want to finish at least the background stitches of that block. Even if I don't finish the whole thing, I would like to finish the whole thing, but I'm keeping my goal small. So I'm just gonna, my goal is to finish the actual background, which is solid for the most part, but I at least want to use that as a stepping off point. Pink Peony, which was the printed cross stitch. If you remember, if you follow my channel, that was the one that I had to buy the second kit to have enough to finish the first color. I haven't gone back yet to finish the first color, but I do want to finish that, but then I also want to complete the second color. So I don't know how many stitches that is, but I want to at least finish that second color. And the only other one that's not 100 stitches is the Moira Blackburn kit, Seasons and Time. I want to finish the tree that's in the middle. So other than that, as I said, everything else is going to be just a 100 stitch goal, and that's just going to be my stepping off point, so that if I want to keep working on it after that, then I can. But my goal will still be met if at least I make 100 stitches. As far as anything else, I'm also going to be doing Year of Whips. I'm going to show y'all the list of whips that I'm going to be using for that. These are all whips that I want to finish. Some of them are kind of lofty goals, but I do want to finish them. I think it is possible if I get enough stitching in. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, none of these, I didn't see any of those on your Year of Whips. And you'll be correct. I'm not overlapping. I know I probably should, but I'm not overlapping. Just in case WhipGo doesn't work out. I at least want to focus on these whips here, if nothing else. If WhipGo falls by the wayside, I'm not even officially taking part in WhipGo. I'm not posting in the group or anything. I'm just doing it my own personal. I at least want to focus on finishing these because I do want to get my whip count down, because I am starting in 2025. I am starting a 50 by 50 challenge. 50 before 50 or 50 by 50. Basically, in so many words, is I want to get my whip count down to 50 whips by 2028, which is the year I turn 50. And I'm giving myself a whole year to get down to that number. But I'm currently at 77 whips. And I don't know if anybody was counting when I did my whip parade, but I only showed 75. That's because there are 2 hays that are currently inactive whips. Yeah. One was supposed to be for my son, but years ago I started it, and it was for him and a girlfriend he was dating at the time. He's no longer with her. I still like the picture. I still like the design, so I'm keeping it. It is a I don't remember who it's by, but it's called Simply Meant to Be, and it's a Nightmare Before Christmas type of artwork. I want to say it's Sherry Gerhardt, something like that. I still have that. I still like the picture, because me and Andy both like Nightmare Before Christmas. And the other one was the one I started for Abby. So I'm just going on and on about a whip that I did actually show in my whip parade. But my other inactive whip, in addition to the Nightmare Before Christmas one, was called Moths, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and it is artwork designed by Marta Dollig. So that is my other inactive whip. And I need to get 27 whips knocked out in the next 3 years, because I will be turning 47 in 2025. So that gives me 3 years to get my whip count down. I'm also not going to deny myself new starts, but I am going to limit my new starts. For example, in 2025, I am going to only be starting one project, and that is the unicorn chart that I recently was able to purchase, which is the Salem Remembered, and I believe that's by I always forget, the Primitive Needle. I always want to say Primitive Hair, but it's not Primitive Hair, it's a Primitive Needle. And I'm going to be starting that on a piece of, I don't know what this is. I got the fabric sitting over here. Sorry, Dean. He's laying over here. That is going to be started on a 32 count Haunted by Seraphim Fabrics. So, just kind of a dirty color. I think that's going to be perfect for that. And yes, you see a needle sitting there in the middle, not quite 3 inches down, because I've already measured to see how much room I'm going to have. The width is going to be fine. The width is going to be plenty. Even on 32 count, it's only going to be, I think, about 6 inches wide. So I'll have plenty of room on the sides. But the top and the bottom, I'm going to have less than 3 inches on the top and the bottom, which is still okay. Obviously, it's less than I like, but... So this is Haunted, like I said, by Seraphim. And I think it's going to be perfect. Just a really dirty color. It's kind of dirty, but it's also kind of spooky and mysterious, like witch stuff. So that's what I'm going to be stitching it on. I am going to try my best to get these called for threads for it. There's only 3 colors in it. And it takes not color and cotton. I hear my daughter. I can hear her. What is it called? Silken Colors? It takes 3 colors of specialty dyed floss. One of those colors has been discontinued, so I need to find an alternate for that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be starting next year. If something especially special comes along, maybe then I'll start something else. I'm not planning on going to any retreats next year, so I don't have any retreat starts planned. Like I said, that one Sailor Remembered is the only one I have planned. So I'm trying to keep my starts to a minimum until I get my whip count down. Because having 77 whips is a lot. It's getting to me a little bit. I do want to get down to a more manageable number. Ideally, I would like to eventually get my whips down to about 20 or 30. So I have a long way to go, but 50 by 50 is a good starting point for me. So that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to get off of here. I need to get some dishes going in the dishwasher. Like I said, I'm just kind of going through some stuff. My Christmas was great. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Yesterday, one of my mom's neighbors saw her doing something weird outside and called the police, called 911 to do a wellness check on her. So the local sheriffs came out and had her transported to the hospital. And of course, DSS was also notified. That's fun. So I haven't spoken to them quite yet, but so I'm sure they'll be in contact at some point. But I just got to get a lot of things squared away right now, because I just spoke to the hospital right before filming, and they said there's no medical reason for her to stay here, so we just need to work on getting something worked out for her to go to somewhere, to probably like an assisted living place or something. So that's what I got going on. That's why I don't know if I'm going to have time to do any kind of updates or anything before the new year. So I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys what I had planned. So yeah, if you want to know what any of these whips look like, just go back to my whip parade and you'll see them at some point. But there are definitely some on that list that I want to finish more than others. I definitely want to finish Spike Spiegel, because that is for my son. I do want to give that to him for his 30th birthday, if I can. I'd love to give it to him for his birthday. If not for his birthday, it'll have to be for Christmas. But I need to finish that one next year. And his birthday is in June, so that's probably going to be one of the first ones I work on. I do have Faith, Open, Love. I do have this on my year of whips so that I can make sure to finish it. And no, I'm not planning on starting the new 2025 one. It is like, I forget what the name of it is, but it has a garden theme, like a monastery chapel type garden. I forget what they call it though. I forget what the official name is. I'll put it here. But I'm not planning on starting that one, because I need to finish the 2024 one, and I also need to work on the 2023 one. So yeah, I don't like having too many styles going at one time. And that, and plus I'm not sure how that one's going to look. I don't normally take part in styles because I don't like the mystery. Because even if I like a lot of patterns that a designer might come out with, there's no guarantee that I'm going to like it. I have started styles, and a couple months in, I've decided I don't really care for this. I don't love it, and I have UFO'd them. So, there are some small ones that I can finish. I definitely need to finish Hanging by a Star, because that has been this close to being finished for way too long. Lamb's Advent, that's a small one I could finish. Last Stitch Cemetery would require a little bit of time spent on it, because I have the whole right half to do. So, La Vita Bella, that one's small. It wouldn't really take that much time to finish. One stitch at a time. It's a really simple, small design. I could probably finish that one too. Welcome Campers, I need to finish that one. Um, there's a couple that I would like to finish, but I don't know if it's going to happen. The January flower, which is another printed cross stitch. It's small, but, you know, the printed cross stitch ones are not my favorite to work on. They're easy, yes, but as far as actually stitching on them, you know, the fabric is usually really, really stiff and really tough to stitch through. Midnight Meow, I don't really have that much left on him to finish one of his wings and fill in both wings and beads and maybe a little bit of back stitch, and that's it. So I probably could finish him up if I wanted to, you know, buckle down. And though he's seen us sleeping, that's a sampler. It's not super busy. And I think I've already finished like half of it. So I possibly could get it done. We'll see. But the minimum for year whips was 10, and I just couldn't whittle it down anymore. So I have 12 on my whip go. So that won't, not whip go, but year whips. That won't start until January 18th. So I need to get my album uploaded to the group before then. And I will. It probably won't be before New Year's, but I definitely will be uploading that here in January. So if you're interested to see what those whips look like, again, you can always go to my whip parade and see and check those out. Or if you're not already part of the Year of Whips and you would like to take part in the Year of Whips, they have a drawing at the end of the year for anybody who completes at least half of the whips that they put in to finish. And you have to make an album laying out all of the whips that you want to finish. And then you have like a starting point, and then at least by the end of the year, you need to have your finished photo or your ending point. So it's nice. It's a good challenge. It's a good way to get your whip count down, like me, if that's what you're wanting to do. So, but that's definitely going to be it, guys. I'm going to let y'all go. Like I said, I have to, I'm going to need to get some dishes loaded in the dishwasher. I need to transfer my clothes over to the dryer. Because when Andy gets home from work here in about an hour or so, I'm going to take a shower. I'll probably have to run up to the store in town, pick up a couple things, and bring them back so that we can have bread, bread and peanut butter, and then maybe pick up something quick for him to fix tonight for dinner, because I know I'll probably be home late again, like I was last night, because I had to come home so he can go to work tomorrow. So he can go to work today, but I have to work tomorrow, so I'll probably have to be coming home late again today. So yeah, busy day. So, but I will let you guys go, and I will see you guys in the new year, I promise. Hopefully with some good amount of stitching, because I think I might take a small cross stitch project with me, or I might just go ahead and take the Sal with me, and just in case I get some time to stitch, I can sit there with her and stitch. So, but we'll see. No guarantees. So I'll let y'all go. I'll see y'all again in 2025, and until then, be good, guys. Bye for now.